Mr. Gopal, and thank you so very much for coming on my podcast, which is M Factor, hashtag M Factor. And you know what hashtag M Factor stands for?
Money management.
Yes. So we stand for media, marketing and money. So
super.
Why I say money is because numbers are the game which we are all looking forward to. And this is Mr. Gopal, who is actually the head marketing and operations for Grand Stores, one of the best stores where you can find all the things
related to photography. Content creation, anything and everything to do with the content creation.
Wow, that's the passion you show for Grand Stores, huh? So how long you have been to Dubai?
I've been in Dubai for almost 20 years now.
My God,
yes,
that's 2 decades.
Almost 2 decades now.
Yeah.
I've been with Grand Stores since 2006, and I started off as a marketing executive there, and today I'm the marketing operations manager of the company. Our company has quite a diversified portfolio. We are into, of course, photography products. I mean, cameras, anything to do with photography.
So is it like your day starts with lights, camera, action?
Not really, but it's all about, bringing the best products for our customers and the photographers predominantly, and content creators, social media influencers. So yeah, we have anything and everything related to content creation: cameras, filters, lenses, tripods, flashes.
Superb. 20 years, same profession, and heading that with passion. Really, hats off to you, Mr. Gopal.
Thank you so much.
But how do you rate Gopal? Who's Gopal? Where does he come from? What is the story of Gopal as a marketeer? I want to hear that.
Well, marketing, it's a teamwork at the end of the day. It's just that you see my face on social media doesn't mean that it's all done by me.
I literally start my day with your LinkedIn post. That's how big am I a fan of yours.
Thank you so much. The entire credit goes to my team. It's a teamwork, and I have a great team working along with me, and that's how we, roll out all these wonderful events, sponsored projects, exhibitions, galleries, anything and everything, showroom openings, special events. It's all done by my team, and we work together and we get it done. Yeah, basically that's how it happens.
I'm sure, and you are such a compassionate, and I've seen such a down-to-earth person that I'm sure it's very easy to work with, to have you around for your team.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's all about hearing out what my team members have to say, and we all are different individuals, and we all have our own priorities, our own difficulties, our own challenges. It's all about finding the best among the rest. You need to pick out the best, how they can contribute. So I listen to them, and it's vice versa, and that's how it happens. And I report to the owner's daughter. I'm blessed to have a wonderful boss. She's so understanding person.
So how old is she?
I wouldn't say her age or anything, but she is similar to me. She's a wonderful personality. She's a great leader. She's a great mentor, and she's more like a family member. And when you have a great boss like that, your job is much more easy.
So that's how it always. I always feel it flows upside down.
Exactly. It's the culture of our company. True. It flows from the up from the management, from the board of directors. She's the marketing director of Grand Stores, and I report to her, and it comes from there. So the whole culture is set in the company based on the vision of our managing director. That's how we work together.
So Gopal, how actually do you see, 2 decades in the same profession, and I'm sure you must have graduated from some good MBA college and moved to Dubai to pursue your passion over here. So how do you feel the marketing trends have changed in this last 10 years and the last 5 years, I would say, because I'm sure there must be a huge gap between both these.
Yes, I graduated from the University of Liverpool in the UK. This was in 2002.
Oh.
So when I did MBA, it was all about print medium, cinema advertising, salesmen, billboards, television, radio, flyers, distribution, internet itself. We had these Gmail, no, not Gmail, I still
Yahoo,
remember Hotmail.
Yahoo and Hotmail, right,
Yahoo
right,
and
yeah.
Hotmail. So this was big. Sending emails was the fastest and the most reliable means of communication at that time.
Right.
Then social media came up, internet came. We got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got
Orkut. I still remember.
Yes.
I think it was Orkut, right? Where we
Yes.
started chatting on.
Yes. Now I don't think Orkut is there.
No,
it's all gone.
it's gone.
Now it's all about Instagram, it's Snapchat, YouTube, and this whole social media has revolutionized marketing. It has redefined how marketing is done today.
True.
So yes, so now if you are not on social media, you don't exist.
True.
In a way, correct?
And I think social media plus events have come to such a limelight that
Yes.
it is such an easy source of being visible throughout to your customers, your
Absolutely.
people, and everything around.
You just said that. Yes, events helps us to stay connected with our customers, to engage with them, to hear out what they have to say, to give them the experience. It's all about giving them that personal touch. Yes, we are here as a brand, as Grand Stores. We are here. This is what we do, and this is how we add value, and this is how we can work together. So for example, if you look at the photography industry, it's a niche industry. It's not a big industry like FMCG or anything. So we have the ability to connect with these photographers during specific events like exposure. Exposure is the world's, I would say it's the region's biggest photography or the content creation festival. It's organized by the Sharjah Media Government.
I think recently you were there. I just read your LinkedIn post.
Yes. It was from the 20th to the 26th of February.
Super.
And it's organized by Sharjah government, and we being the single largest retailer and distributor of photography products in this country, we had a prominent stand. We, along with our brand partners, Nikon, Fujifilm, we had a Sigma, we had all the great brands with us there. So it was a fantastic opportunity for us to meet the photographers, to engage with them, and to give them special prices. They could order online. We are online now.
Okay,
so
that's good. Yeah.
Yes, so this helps us to to maintain that connection.
True.
And to hear out from them and to do our best.
So Gopal, tell me one thing. As it is all about cameras, photography and all, what is one camera model that you will instantly pick up for your family?
See, the thing is, it depends on what you want to click. For example, Grand Stores is not just a camera company. We have quite a diversified portfolio. Camera is one of the fragments or one of the industries in which we operate. But we are also into perfumes and cosmetics.
Sure.
We are also into medical products. I mean, the mammography machines, X-ray papers. We have Fujifilm X-ray papers, mammography machines. We are also into luggage and travel accessories. We have brands like Samsonite, American Tourister. So that's something which we are into. We are also into linen,
So
cutlery.
it's more like pack your bags with the cosmetics, with
Yes.
the linens, and take your camera and shoot.
Yes. And recently we have also ventured into F&B. We have something called iCoffee.
Yeah, I was hearing about that's a very interesting part, and we would love to hear more about it.
Yes, iCoffee is where you go to get your coffee related products, like coffee making machines, anything related to like grounded beans. We also have Matter by iCoffee. It's the eatery or a restaurant, if you may call, where you get the best quality salads, juices, sandwiches.
Wow.
It's a beautiful concept which we have recently come up with. Our flagship store is at Dubai Hills Mall.
Oh, okay.
And it's doing extremely well. And of course, we have a fantastic F&B team in-house working for the brand. And we work hand in hand with the operational team, and we have done some fantastic work for them. We have a social media team as well in-house in the marketing division, so helping.
I think that is becoming a must nowadays.
Yes.
I think even small corporates, I'm seeing everybody is the first hiring that happens in a corporate is nowadays a content creator, social media marketer, and lead generator.
True. Yes, so we have our hands in all the pies, kind of. So yeah, it's doing well.
Right.
Touch wood.
But
It's
what is
great.
one part that Gopal enjoys the most in Grand Stores? What is that one segment?
Being with
I
my
know it would be.
colleagues. They're like my
Super.
friends now. It's like my extended
Yeah,
family.
of
I'll
course.
say I'll spend more time with my colleagues rather than with my family members, to be honest.
That's true. Right.
And it's a very I'm so blessed to have a great boss and a fantastic team. So this is something which I am so thankful, because it's a blessing. You don't get to choose your colleagues, right? You don't get
True.
to choose your boss, but in this case I'm blessed.
Wow, that's we're really happy for you, and I think that's the reason for all the smile that you have, because it's not easy to work in corporates nowadays. But yes, of course, if you have a good team around and you have supporting seniors, then it definitely flows down,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
we can actually see that with you. So,
Great.
Gopal, tell us one, give us one experience, where you really felt that okay, this is the most memorable part of my corporate life for the last 20 years.
Well, I can't pinpoint a specific, but
Any funny incident
circumstances.
that would have taken place that comes into your mind after joining Grand Stores?
Well, one of the incidents was when it was the annual party. This was quite a few years ago, and I believe it was the speech. Our managing director had a speech, and we had some very key visuals and some important facts and figures which we wanted to share with the stakeholders. So everything was ready, and we had to project it onto the screen, and it never came up.
Oh,
I was thinking, oh my God, this is the end of my day. I'm going to get.
I'm screwed.
But in fact, they understood that it was a technical glitch, and it was beyond my control to get it sorted. So, unfortunately, it was beyond my reach to get that on the screen. There was something wrong, and unfortunately, it never came up. So this is something which I would never forget, but somehow.
So that was in the earlier stages of your career, or
Yes.
Okay.
During my initial few years, one of the annual staff gathering we had, and we had some external delegates and some stakeholders, some big profile dignitaries. So that was one of the incidents I would never forget. Yes.
That is giving me also goosebumps now.
yes. Because that was the starting of my career, and you want to make a mark, and you need to show
Exactly,
that you're
yeah.
working hard and you're putting your efforts in. So, and this happens. So yeah.
Gopal, also we always see people retailing is not easy for sure, and we see a lot of brands, they are struggling to get more customers, more footfalls inside their stores. So as a marketing head for a long time and being a marketer, how do you advise these new stores? Because every other day new retail stores are coming up, new chains are coming up. I've seen nowadays people believe in not opening a single store. They declare they're opening in GCC, Kuwait, everywhere, right? So what do you think is some of the most basic steps they should take care of while going into the retailing of whether it is cameras or any other brands that are being launched in Dubai?
The basics is, when you enter or you venture into any market, is to understand the market. You need to understand the culture. You need to understand the living style, what they like, how they live, and the cultural elements. Like I said, we need to understand how they live, and then you cater to that rather than bringing and forcing something upon. It never happens. So, for example, fashion is about modesty in this culture. So we respect it.
That's a very important point that you have mentioned. That
Yes.
being modest is very, very important here.
So we need to understand, appreciate, and respect what the whole culture is about, and then you cater.
Right.
So it happens. So in Grand Stores, we always ensure that we are aligned with the culture of this country, and we provide the best of the brands in the world, what we can bring into this country to the people of this country. We have brands like Nikon, we have Fujifilm, we have, if you look at our retail stores, we have all the other brands as well. So this is how we add value or bring value to the country. Irrespective of the photography department, it's the same with all the other departments as well. If you look at our F&B, if you look at our perfumes and cosmetics, if you look at our luggage division, it's all the same. We try to bring the best and give the best.
That's true. In fact, with photography, I've seen you guys doing a great work in terms of getting photography sessions all over. Because
That's
reaching out to the consumer and educating the consumer is a very difficult and most important part for any brand nowadays.
Absolutely. We have Grand Stores Academy, if you are not aware about. We conduct workshops. We conduct face-to-face workshops for people who are interested in photography, especially with filmmaking, content creation, all these things. Of course, Nikon, we have Nikon School, we have Nikon Kids Club.
My daughter has been a part of your Nikon's Kids Club.
We have a fantastic lady, Arya Chitra.
Yeah.
She's the general manager of Nikon Kids and Youth Club. She's doing a brilliant job.
Yeah.
She ensures that, the brand reaches out to major schools and universities and colleges. And we are in majority of the schools and universities in this part of the world. The same applies with Fujifilm, same applies with Grand Stores. We are trying to help each other and build the community.
Are you also helping influencers too? Because I think influencers are again one of the most strategic pillars of using this camera and content. Are you doing anything for content creation or content upgradation with these people, teaching them the camera skills? Because I see a lot of small influencers struggling with that. Sometimes being into marketing and events, we call influencers, and I see sometimes they are just shouting at the camera guys because they are not shooting in a proper direction or what.
Right.
So I think if every influencer can shoot on their own, so that there would be nothing like that, the dependency would lower down.
Right. Well, yes, we do support influencers, and I think some of the influencers do come to Grand Stores to get their kit. If you may allow, we have the Nikon Z30, which is exclusive. The camera itself is meant for influencers.
I hope all influencers are listening to this.
So it's for it comes with a small mic, and it has the tilting LCD panel, and it's a fantastic gadget for an influencer. It's a lightweight mirrorless camera.
Wow, that's the most important thing.
Yes, and one thing is that if you buy a camera from Grand Stores or a Nikon camera or Fujifilm, you get a free training session. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if it's not one, it's two. You get a couple of training sessions to go with it.
That's very good.
Yes.
Yeah, because
so
buying
we
something...
are adding value, because if you don't know, of course, you may not know how to function a camera, all the features, the major ones. Then you can learn how it is being done, and we are directly engaging with the person who sold the camera or the company that sold the camera, and you're building a relationship there. So this
is what I was not aware of, honestly, and I think most of the people watching the podcast also would not be aware of that, because sometimes your kids like to buy camera. Everybody wants to buy a DSLR nowadays, but rather than just fudging around with those lenses, it is better if you can have a proper education or a proper workshop and then put it to use.
Correct. We don't do DSLRs anymore.
Okay.
DSLRs are gone. Now it's all about mirrorless.
Okay.
It's more faster, more efficient, more
what do you
lightweight.
call them?
It's the mirrorless camera.
Mirrorless cameras. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
We have moved away from the DSLRs. Of course, people do have DSLRs. They cherish the old cameras, the old memories. It's a little bit bigger compared to the new sophisticated ones. But yes, the cameras are amazing, and especially when you do night photography and things like that, you need a proper camera.
Of course,
you really need a nice.
It is still, I think, one of those items you would always like to have in your closet.
Absolutely.
Whether you're a man or a woman or a child.
Yes.
And nowadays I see those small Nikon camera. I don't know, it's Fuji or Nikon something, that small cameras which are giving you a printout also.
It's the Instax.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
Instax.
Quite famous with the kids now.
The youngsters love it.
Yeah.
It's like a must-have for the youth kind of. They click the pictures, it instantly comes out, and you make small albums or greeting cards or nice invitations.
I see people making their vision boards for 2025 with that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah, for birthday parties, people click pictures and they hang it. And even for kids, to encourage the creative side of the kids,
Right.
you give it to them and they click pictures, they make nice albums, they decorate it. Sometimes it gives that artistic, encouragement.
And it gives us pleasure. I still remember the times when, the photo was clicked and you had to wait. Okay, the picture would come, the albums would come, then you would see, then you would cherish those memories. No need, guys. Now you immediately have an Instax, you click
Yes.
and you have a picture in your pocket.
Absolutely.
Right away.
Instax has always been a hit for us. It's a fantastic gadget.
True. I also loved it. I recently...
It comes in different colors, different shapes.
Yeah, the best part is it is so... you get a pink, you get a peach, green.
Yes.
Such beautiful colors.
Yes.
It makes you younger every day.
Absolutely. For the kids and the youth, that's number one.
So Gopal, also we would like to talk to you about, the most dangerous and the most informative world nowadays, which is AI.
Okay.
So how do you feel? Is it challenging for Grand Stores to to acquire, to understand, to implement AI for the retailing? Or how do you feel about it? Do you feel scared? You feel intimidated?
See, the thing is, AI in the sense, we use ChatGPT maybe to draft a nice email, but AI in terms of, we are still, understanding how it can be used on the retail front, but definitely it has already taken over in terms of our e-commerce. For example, it will understand your browsing history and your past purchases, and the website itself will suggest you, okay, these are the products that you could purchase along with the camera or along with some other item you would have purchased. So it has always been there in one form or the other, and AI is supposed to further enhance it, to improve it and make it even better, providing customers with a much more seamless and comfortable and fruitful journey. It has been there in one form or the other, but definitely we are seeing how we can adopt it within our maybe the POS or other areas. In terms of marketing, we are still figuring it out how we can probably use it. But in one way or the other, I would say it's already there, because we have been understanding this from the back end, but seeing it how we can further adopt it.
Would something like a camera would come which would understand what kind of picture you want to take, or would it only
probably we have I must say we have the latest gym ball. It is called Hohem.
What is that? Very interesting.
It's a AI powered gym ball which is yet to be launched, so we are working on that. We have the exclusive dealership or the distributionship of that brand, so we are most probably will be launching it soon. But this is something, it's number one brand in China, so this is something which we are looking forward to. So it has some AI capabilities which will help
so what magic is it going to put?
It's going to track your your motion, where you're moving, and it can tilt, it can twirl, it can take amazing images and shots. So it will be more like a professional shot that you're taking, and it will be extremely helpful.
So again, I think this would be very good for the influencers who struggle that which shot, which image, which side would look good.
Yes.
And
definitely, it will suggest you what you can perhaps do. So I need to figure out what are the exact features. So it wouldn't be fair on my side to give a long lecture unless and until I myself try it out. So I haven't tried out that. I'm still waiting.
We will also look forward to the launch.
Of course. Please do come along. I'm sure you will
enjoy
the product. I'm sure.
See, that's how you get an invite. So Gopal, since we are, this podcast is all about marketing and how to make it more fun, how to enjoy what you do. And I, being a marketer, always feel that most of the marketers I have met till now, they like their job. we enjoy that passion that and for us it's not like a boring 9 to 5 job. It's more of curation of how we would do it, when we would do it, who all would be involved, and how much presence for the brand we can make out of it, and how out and out we can go to make it more and more visible.
True.
So like you're talking about launch, so it made me so excited, that how you're going to present this to the world.
Yes.
And what all demographics you will take care of. So is it still the old, because is it still the old marketing style that you decide the target audience, the agenda and things, or something interesting coming up behind the
like
scenes?
you correctly said, marketing is not a 9 to 5 job. I would like to make it very clear, because many people think that we just come in the morning, we enjoy, and we go back home. No, majority of the events happens during weekends.
True.
We have to work throughout the entire day and night. We need to ensure that if there is a setup happening for the event, it's happening at the night time, and the malls don't allow us to put up the stuff during the daytime. It's always after the shopping
10,
hours.
yeah.
So we stay back and we are on the phone, on the call, getting things organized. So as marketeers, we ensure that things are done by working around the clock. It's just not like a 9 to 5. And that's how because that's why I wanted to make it clear that some people think that no, it's not like that. It's like 9 to 5. So no, we are working. We may not be visible, but we are working behind the curtain.
And it is behind the scenes most of the time.
Yes,
for marketeers, it is behind the scenes.
Yes.
I mean, you cannot walk down the ramp and say, see, this is what I have done. No.
Exactly.
The product, the brand always takes the footage, and
Absolutely.
but that core satisfaction that comes after that
yes.
is.
And for the second part
priceless.
Of the question which you asked me in terms of product launches, yes, for us, like I said before, every different product or every different brand is a different animal. It has its own features, its own character, its own target audience, and its own strategy. So a luggage brand is not something how you market like a camera brand.
Exactly.
And a beauty brand is different. F&B brand is different, medical division brand is different. So but they all have their own target audience, their own ways of marketing. And every time when we launch a new product or when we have a new event, we ensure that there is an excitement element to it. So that is where we come together, we brainstorm, and we figure out, this element will be relevant to it. It will add to the excitement. It should be not just excitement, it should also be the relevance to that specific product or a brand.
And nowadays I think it's more of the excitement that stays also for some time.
Yes.
Because that the attention span of people is becoming so low. And especially in a country like we are blessed to be in Dubai, which is always blinging loud and loud. I mean, people are just floating in between events. So it's very difficult to track their attention and say, okay, man, look, we have done this. Stay with it for some time.
Yes, so that's where we work with multiple agencies, and we do brainstorming sessions, and we figure out what can be the right way to introduce a brand in this market, and we get things done. So it's like I said before, it's a teamwork. So that's how it happens. So so for example, if there is a camera that can detect human moments during the night time, so we will do something related to that to highlight that specific feature. It could be a dance element that happens, and with some nice lasers that comes out, and the camera captures it and we show it live, something of that sort. There is always some relevance to the product.
All the time you think out of the box to make something new and creative.
Correct. So that's how we do. Yes.
And Gopal, last but not the least, we would like to know what are your 3 takeaways, which or 3 advices, I would say, that you would like to give to all the entrepreneurs watching this podcast, where we're talking about media, because of course this is one of the most important things for any brand to get visible. For marketing, because without that you cannot stand. And money, because without numbers none of the brands can survive. So what is that a small piece of advice for all the marketeers, all the people who are running their own entrepreneurships like me, you would like to suggest that, okay, these are the 3 things, man, you want to take care of to build up your brand from this level to this level, like you have done for Grand Stores?
First of all, I'm not sure if I'm in that position to give any advice. I'm still learning. There is nothing called, you have reached that level to, give big advice.
You're very humble. I can tell you that.
You learn every day, right?
Yeah.
Every day is new, and you meet new people. In my position, I meet new people. I see new circumstances, and I see new opportunities, and that's how it happens. But as a human being, I would say stay open, and see. Stay true to yourself. That's the number one thing. And there is nobody in this world without a creative or some kind of let's say a skill. You will have some skill. You find out what you're passionate about, and you embrace it, and you improvise it. So that will show you how you can succeed in your life. That's the number one thing. Stay honest and truthful to yourself. In terms of money, like I said before, money and achievements and awards, they all are byproducts. It comes to you once you follow your passion and you deliver your best. So money will come, your recognition will come, your followers and your dreams and your material aspirations will happen. It will follow you. It's not that you follow money. Money will follow you once you do your part of your job or your passion. I think that is what I have always understood from my life. And leadership, like I said, it's not about being who is most powerful or who is most loud in the room. No. Over these years, I've understood that it's about, understanding and uplifting people. Then you will grow. It's you uplift others and you will grow. It's all about collaboration. It's all about the camaraderie. It's all about the commitment. So these things helps you to make a mark and stay grounded. And you're done.
That's the most important thing. And I can see he truly follows what he's saying, And of course, collaboration is the new currency in the market nowadays. And the more you collaborate, the more you grow, because solopreneurship is the end of your journey for any brand, for anything. And the more you collaborate, the more you grow, the more you prosper. Exactly. And being in UAE and being in Ramadan, I would always say, whatever you give comes back to you from the universe.
True.
So
we say it's the same in our culture as well. We say karma. I'm not sure. It's whatever you put in, it comes back to you.
Right. So that's a reflection of your deeds.
Exactly. So you do your best. You collaborate with like-minded individuals, because the synergy happens. Instead of 2 + 2, instead of 4, it comes back as 5 or even maybe 7. So when you have like-minded people working together, working towards a common goal, then the end results will be fantastic.
And we have abundant on this earth. So
and we are blessed to be in this part of the world. Dubai. Yes. It's the UAE, the country itself. We have great visionary leaders, and we have such a fertile land to grow your business. Irrespective of a business, anything, if it's fruitful and if it's contributing to the welfare and well-being of the human race,
it will always be, this is the place.
You're done. Yes.
So thank you so much, Gopal, and thank you so much everybody for watching the podcast #MFactor, which is all about media, marketing and money.
Thank you so much for inviting.
My pleasure.
Have a lovely day.
Same to you. Bye-bye.